How could we build such a powerful army with very little money? Because we budget we plan according to our small budget. That's why when we are building the army, we don't start with the barracks. The barracks don't look so smart. We start with the personnel, the training, and the weapons. Soldiers are staying in some Mama Ingia Pole, but the one in Mama Ingia Pole can also kill you, like the one coming from a Gorofa. So that's how we have been managing. If you look at the budget of Uganda, it was like $500 million some years ago. You look at the budgets of other African countries, big, billions. So because of that budgeting according to the shape of the head, the hairstyle according to the shape of the head, that's how we manage. Three things: ideology, discipline, and realism in budgeting. Don't budget unrealistically. I can tell you that the things to do are very many. You can't do all things at the same time. So I take you back to the Bible. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and the rest will be added unto you. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and his righteousness, and the rest will be added unto you. We have been telling you and telling everybody since the 1960s that whatever you do, if you want the people to develop, start with the homestead incomes. Start with the homestead incomes. Because we are now talking of roads, what. There are where roads are good. The road from Gulu to Kampala is definitely good. It's not about the problem of the bridge is a recent one. It has just come now. Otherwise, the road was good. All the way from Atiak, from Bibia, was tarmac all the way to Kampala. The one from Musingo, Kitugum, Gulu, all the way to Kampala. What are you selling along that road?
So therefore, please, I beg you, I don't want Gulu confusion. That Parliament met in Gulu and confused our people and said, forget the 4 acres. For northern Uganda, we have a lot of land. No, we don't have. 10 acres is not a lot of land. Because if you are going to get 1 million shillings per acre for maize or cotton, even if you have got 10 acres, how much is that? You will not get out of poverty. But with fruits, the return is very high. In some areas, it's very high. You can get the figures. There is a group at Kakoge. Is it Kakoge? They have got a factory there of fruits. We are supporting them. You check with them how much they are earning from fruits per acre. Cotton, because some of the areas in the north here can grow coffee. Some of the areas in the north can grow coffee.
Your Excellency, the sitting of Parliament in Gulu, Northern Region, in Uganda is a historic milestone in the legislative history of Uganda, as it is the first of its kind. It is the first sitting that we are having at regional levels. Your Excellency, the 11th Parliament appreciates your immense support for decisions to take place, to take Parliament to the people at regional sitting. I remember we came and discuss this with you. I came with the Deputy Speaker, and you okayed it. You welcomed the idea, and it is really a very, very good idea. We want to thank you so, so much for that. Your Excellency, the embracement of regional sitting is in pursuit of the legislative vision of a transformed, independent, and a people-centered parliament. Your Excellency, contrary to what the critics are raising, that the regional sittings of parliament are costing us a lot, that is not true. The parliament sitting is legally and procedurally grounded in Article 95, Sub-Article 2 of the Constitution of Republic of Uganda, 1995, and Rule 17 of the Rules of Procedure of Parliament, which empowers the Speaker to convene Parliament at such a place and time through a proclamation. Your Excellency, the regional sitting will exhaustively deliberate upon the most urgent matters that are intricate to the growth and development of a particular host area, and for this case, that is the northern area. And indeed, during yesterday's sitting, the House applauded your leadership in pacification, unification, and development in northern region. 20 years back, this region was not what it is today, the security that you brought to this region. Your Excellency, northern region has witnessed remarkable transformation, has witnessed in the urban infrastructural growth.
Not because we are in Gulu, extraordinary not because the parliament has come here, extraordinary because I reflected on what used to be here and what is here and what it has taken to put what is in place in northern Uganda and in Gulu in particular. I felt, Right Honourable Speaker, that it has taken extraordinary effort by the visionary leadership of President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, guiding the Uganda People's Defense Forces, a force that has sacrificed for over 20 years, trying to stabilize the northern region. I reflected, Right Honourable Speaker, a situation where they used to tell us that guns would be singing in different tones, alto, bass, and soprano, from morning to evening. That this place, there would never be a convergence of family. People were at their run. That the pictures we used to see of people having padlocks on their lips. Right Honourable Speaker, it dawned onto my mind and heart that this cannot be taken for granted. That this effort, Right Honourable Speaker, ought to be recognized and appreciated by the whole Parliament and Uganda at large. That now, Right Honourable Speaker, yesterday, we had a force of less than even 100 UPDF and police combined, and everyone was secure. Right Honourable Speaker, in the evening, we walked on the streets of Gulu, up to like 10 kilometers inside, for jogging and health fitness purposes. And everyone was enjoying themselves. Well, and it was tarmac. Actually, it is more exemplary than most of the towns in this country. And you don't want to imagine that that has happened naturally. You want to think that this happened because there was a purposeful and visionary leadership of both the nation and UPDF as an institution of government. But very finally, Right Honourable Speaker, I felt that we need to appreciate the extraordinary patriotic and the visionary spirit of the president. Right Honourable Speaker, even some of us members of parliament and the other big rich men in town, whoever gets in money thinks of transferring their homes in those countries. I felt that for the president to have fought for peace since 60s up to now, and later on integrated his son who is a general, and who made the last assault on Kony in Garamba, and delivered the tranquility that we see, it is also worth thanking the president for. And our appreciation also goes to all the UPDF commanders, but also General M.K. Muhoozi Kainerugaba for the last assault and effort that he took in Garamba. I beg to move right on, Speaker. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Kimosho.